Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at natural poisoning, a contract in the Mountain Labyrinths. For this contract, we're going to be using the Tuz Action, and you have to have a hydro monitoring system and a portable rig. I also brought with me some extra fuel, a set of anchors, and a set of jack screws. So let me show you what we're going to be doing here. So we're going to be leaving through the western outpost. We're going to make our way through the woods here, cross the river, and this is going to be where our first waypoint is. And then we're going to go up over here to our second one. And then we're going to follow this path all the way over and down the mountains to this little bitty island where our third and final step of this contract will be. So follow along. I will show you the route and let's begin. So we're going to start off by making our way out of the outpost here. And we're going to go up and over these rocks and through the bushes here. And what we're looking for is this rock on the left here. Is where we're going to turn and make our way into the forest. So we're going to go right through the forest here. Right in between these trees. And it's kind of hard to see, but there is a gap in the woods once we get through past this little birch tree here. As you can see, now we're in a clearing. So once we get to this clearing, we're just going to go ahead and follow this all the way through. Like I said, it's kind of tricky to get to, but man, that is a sweet clearing. I love that clearing. Makes it so quick and easy to get through this map here. Alright, so once we get through the clearing, we're going to go over this river crossing here. It is all almost entirely rock. So we're going to go all the way down here to swing up, go past this tree, and make our way down over here. And just like last time, we're going to swing up around to the left here, go right up around the rock here. Alright, once we get up here, we're going to follow this clearing all the way down into the little swamp down here. We're going to go to the right side around these rocks. That is going to get us down into the watery area here. So we're going to go ahead and cross this all the way over to the other side here. It's a little muddy down here, but it's not too bad, and there's plenty of trees and branches and stuff to pull from. So then we're going to go ahead and start scanning. Waters here are dirty and stagnant. They're probably poisoning other nearby springs and rivers. Alright, so with that done, we're going to back up just a little bit and make our way up the hill in between this stump and dying tree here. That's going to get us up onto this ledge where we'll be able to make our way down without being at too much of a tip hazard. And we're going to go ahead and make our way through the trees here all the way to the far end. And once we get around the trees, then we'll be able to go up the hill here. Kind of running into all these trees at the moment. Here we go. Alright, once we make it up to the top of the hill, we're going to drive right on over to the waypoint here. And this is where we're going to go ahead and install our portable rig. Alright, with the portable rig installed, we're going to go ahead and make our way back down the hill. Exactly the way we used to get up here. So we're going to go to the right side of this ditch here. Make our way around the trees. We're going to go up over here in between these trees. And We're going to stay to the left side here, go around these rocks. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and follow this path that goes right along the river here. And this is super slanted here, so try to make sure that as you're driving up here, you do have your truck kind of pointed uphill as you're driving. That will help reduce the amount of tip hazard. So we're going to go ahead and climb up this little path here, and that's going to keep us to the right side of these rocks. From here, we're going to go ahead and start making our way down the mountain. Working over here, we're going to go around these rocks to the right. Well, on the left side, the rocks are on our right side. And once again, we're going to go to the left side of the rocks. And here we're going to go right over the middle of the rocks here. And we're going to go right in between the rock and the tree there. We're going to go around this big tree, up and over the rock. That's going to get us to an airdrop. So we can go ahead and grab these anchors and just kind of top off the fuel. You may find an airdrop there, you may not. But that is where they spawn. So one thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the left side of this tree. If you go to the right side, you can get stuck on the tree. And we're going to go ahead and just slowly scale our way down the mountain, staying as close to these rocks and the outside of these trees as we can. Watching our speed to make sure we don't hit a bump and get tipped sideways. That's going to get us all the way down to the shore here. Once we get to the shore, we're going to actually head down shore a little bit. You can cross right here, but it is super duper deep. I found a better spot is to just come down this way a little bit and cross right here. There's a nice little river crossing right here. Once we get across, we're going to go to the left. And we're going to just hug the perimeter of this island here. Until about here. Once we make it here, we're going to go ahead and back up. And we're going to go ahead and just cut right through the center of the island here. And all the way on the other side is our final drop-off point. Go ahead and install your hydro monitoring system. And there you have it. That is natural poisoning completed, and this awards a low mount snorkel for the A&K civilian. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.